So, we need to decide where to go for our next vacation. What do you think?
It depends on what kind of experience we want. If we're looking for a relaxing beach holiday, then maybe Hawaii. But if we want more of a cultural experience, perhaps Europe. Do you have a preference?
Honestly, it doesn't matter to me as long as we're all together and having fun. But I've always wanted to visit Italy. Steven, where would you like to go?
I'm open to anywhere. It depends on our budget and the time of year. When do you think we should travel, Emily?
How about in the spring? The weather is usually nice, and places aren't too crowded. But it really depends on everyone's availability. Anna, what do you think about traveling in April?
April sounds perfect to me. It doesn't matter if it's a bit chilly, I just want to avoid the summer crowds. Steven, do you know how long we should stay?
It depends on our itinerary. If we're visiting multiple cities, we might need at least 2 weeks. But if we're just staying in one place, a week might be enough. Emily, how long do you think we should plan for?
I think 2 weeks would be ideal. It doesn't matter if we take it slow or pack in a lot of activities, as long as we have a good balance. Anna, do you prefer a busy schedule or more free time?
I prefer a mix of both. It depends on the destination and what there is to see and do. Steven, do you have any must-see places on your list?
Yes, I definitely want to see the Colosseum in Rome and the canals in Venice. It doesn't matter how we get there, as long as we get to see those sights. Emily, what's on your must-see list?
I'd love to visit the museums in Florence and maybe do a day trip to the countryside. But it really depends on how much time we have. Anna, are there any specific activities you're interested in?
I'd love to try a cooking class or a wine tour. It doesn't matter which one, as long as we get to experience the local culture. Steven, how do you feel about that?
That sounds great to me. It depends on what's available when we're there. When should we start booking our activities, Emily?
We should probably start looking into it a few months in advance. It doesn't matter if we can't book everything right away, but it's good to have a plan. Anna, do you agree?
Absolutely. Planning ahead makes the trip smoother. Steven, do you know if we need any special preparations for Italy?
It depends on the time of year and the region we're visiting. For example, some places might require reservations for popular attractions. But overall, it doesn't matter too much, just having a general idea is enough. Emily, have you thought about where we'll stay?
I think we should look for a mix of hotels and maybe a rental apartment. It depends on what's available and our budget. Anna, do you prefer staying in hotels or rental apartments?
I like both, but it doesn't matter as long as the place is clean and comfortable. Steven, what do you think?
I agree. It depends on the location and convenience. As long as we're close to the main attractions, I'm happy. When do you think we should finalize our plans, Emily?
We should aim to have everything booked a couple of months before we leave. It doesn't matter if we have to make a few changes later, as long as the major details are set. Anna, does that timeline work for you?
Yes, that sounds good to me. It doesn't matter if we have to tweak things here and there. Steven, are you excited about the trip?
Absolutely. It doesn't matter where we go, as long as we're together and exploring new places. Let's make this an unforgettable adventure.